Hello ladies and gentlemen, and today I'll tell you the story about the miracle that happened in Montenegro on one very small and very special island. It's the legend of St. Mary. It is quite unique, although it is not quite isolated case, should I say.
The world may seem like a regular place, once we're part of our everyday routine and everyday life. But step away from the familiar and something very different could be observed. In fact, something so different that Vatican has a close watch on. Throughout the world, in the most unexpected places, miracles happen. The events are so powerful that Vatican has a list of officially approved miracles of St. Mary. The most famous three cases are Our Lady of Guadalupe in Mexico, where in 1531 a newly converted Aztec witnessed the apparition of St. Mary, where St. Mary instructed him to build a church. 3 days later, Our Lady appeared to the man's uncle and imprinted herself on his cloak. Our Lady of Laos in France, multiple visions of St. Mary came to Benoit, a young shepherdess who was instructed to build a sanctuary. And of course, Our Lady of Fatima. This miracle happened in Portugal, where 70,000 people have reported to have witnessed the miracle of the sun. It happened in 1917 in Cabo da Iria. With the crowds of people seeing something so profound, it's hard not to believe in the authenticity of the events witnessed. Today we're going to see the place where a miracle of St. Mary happened. We are now in the beautiful town of Perast in Montenegro. Overlooking the Kotor Bay, the town has two unique islands, the island of Sveti Dobri and Our Lady of the Rocks. Where now you see a magnificent island, there once was a spot favored by local fishermen. The legend has it that on 22nd of July 1452, two brothers, both fishermen, saw something rather unusual on the place where they ventured to frequently to catch fish. When they came there, they saw an icon of St. Mary resting on the rocks. They certainly didn't expect to see anything like that, and they took the icon back to Perast. To their great surprise, the icon disappeared from their possession and reappeared on the rocks again. The brothers took it back, and it reappeared back on the rocks again. Shocked and surprised, brothers understood that this is a sign for them to build a church which would house the icon. Since then, they started the building process. Tirelessly, they brought rocks to where the island is now, and they were dropping them into the sea. Soon the entire town joined them in this process. And what once was just a few rocks in the sea is a beautiful island. Even up until now, every year a procession of boats comes to the island to drop rocks, which helps to grow the island. The place is incredibly powerful to visit. There is something very profoundly special there, something that escapes the vocabulary. Surrounded by the bay, no matter where you look, the views are very beautiful.
What I personally find quite incredible about the legend is how these two brothers, how these two fishermen have managed to get the whole town inspired to build this church. Now think about it. It takes charisma, it takes leadership, it takes courage to do all of this. It's a massive project management exercise, if you will. So if they were scared about something that they could have seen and could have misinterpreted on that island, could they have had the power of persuasion? Could they have had so much inspiration to build something as incredible as this church right here? Somehow I don't think so. Somehow something must have happened so unique, so inspirational, that it didn't scare them, but inspired them to build this magnificent church. You can't build a masterpiece, you can't build something as beautiful as this out of fear if these people were afraid of what they've seen. Instead, you can only build it out of inspiration and out of love for the place. So that must have been quite an interesting event that happened to them on that day. What was the event? I suppose and I guess we'll never really know, but what we can see right now is the most beautiful and inspirational church to visit.
It is impossible to describe how you feel there, but one thing I can say is I most certainly recommend you visiting this place. What happened on the miraculous day of 22nd of July, I guess we'll never know for sure. The miracle was so profound that it didn't end upon the completion of the church. Now people from all over the world, ourselves included, are coming to see this beautiful place.
Thank you very much for watching this piece, and I really hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you were inspired to perhaps maybe one day to travel and see this miraculous place for yourself.
And if you would like to learn more about incredible places of the world, please subscribe to my channel. And if you are feeling generous, you can buy me a cup of coffee. The links are below. So until next time, bye bye.